a load of Sleaze to drop on your doorstep right now. Sleaze is brought to you by McDonald's. The best part about working at McDonald's is the people. Heading into Sleaze, I will warn you, Leslie, the Chili Peppers, a chance to qualify for the trip, lurks before you're done with Sleaze.
Big fat tease.
Yes.
You know, Barnes, I'm a little tired of people copying us. I mean, I guess we should be flattered.
What happened?
But a TMZ special with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Sylvester Stallone, I won't try to do an impression, was on a few days ago, and it seems like they listened to the Morning X. They were asked if there was an action star for Mount Rushmore. Yeah, they're taking our Mount Rushmore. Who would be the two stars that would round it out with them?
They're doing Rushmore bits?
Yeah, yes, for action stars. Well, here's what they had to say.
Oh, wow. That's a tough one.
I would put Clint on it. Clint Eastwood was always my hero, my inspiration. He was one of those guys, just like Rich Park in bodybuilding, that spent time with me and talked to me. And the fourth guy you have to come up with.
I think it goes to Bruce. He's a very multifaceted guy. He can do drama and comedy and whatever, and all the same. But he was in quite a few seminal action films. Like Die Hard's a classic, and those things don't go away.
One of their TMZ people must live here. All of a sudden.
Well, I wanted to ask you something. We've never done a non-musical Mount Rushmore. Maybe we should do that.
I think we have. Didn't we? We did,
Because I think action hero thing could be huge.
Well, we just did... What we do, burgers?
Was it pizza?
Or pizza. We did a pizza.
That's right. Okay.
Rushmore.
Well, let's think about it.
That's our patented bit, TMZ.
Thanks a lot. Everyone's talking about that song that Taylor did on the new album. Thank You, Amy, where it's about Kim Kardashian. Well, a source says, not Kim herself, but a source says, quote, about Kim, she doesn't get why Taylor keeps hanging on. It's been literally years. Maybe she wrote it. Maybe she wrote it years ago because,
Well,
yeah.
Says the girl who wrote Shake It Off.
Yeah.
I mean, why don't you?
Kim Kardashian was on Kimmel this week, revealed that a lot of the rumors you hear about her are actually true. So, no, she didn't comment on Taylor, but she did admit to what? She blow dries her jewelry, for starters.
I hate being freezing, and when you put on cold jewelry or anything with a zipper, I need it warm.
Really?
And then to put it on. Yeah.
How much jewelry are you wearing that it changes the temperature of your body?
Or just a mesh metal anything that's like a chainmail.
Blow dries jewelry.
I've never heard of that before. Have you?
No, but I mean, it is kind of a good little hack.
Let me ask you what you think about this. She also admitted she hates the sound of cardboard, so her assistants have to take off the cardboard sleeve from her Starbucks order.
I mean, that's
a
little ridiculous.
Yeah, there was at least one rumor she did completely shut down. For some reason, a lot of people on the internet are convinced that she has, for one of her feet, 6 toes. She's like, no, that's not true. I know you can sleep better at night after
her feet have never been out in the wild on as many cameras that are around her.
You would think, after as many years that show's been on. And then let's roll over to Kanye. Remember when Kanye was doing all the Sunday services? Even Justin Bieber used to go.
Yeah, remember that? It was like the thing for about 10 seconds.
I mean, that was his holy era, but is it over? His rep told TMZ he's thinking about launching a porn studio.
Okay.
He's even got a name for it, Yeezy Porn. I guess he's been hanging out with this guy named Mike Mose, who's a veteran in the porn business, who's, I guess, been a producer, a casting director, an art director. Oh, and also this guy, ex-husband of Stormy Daniels.
Well, there you go. At this point, isn't Kanye over?
Jumped the shark.
Who is going to fund anything he's doing? Honestly, I mean, who?
How's he going to explain his holy era being over?
Everyone that gives him those massive dollars has broken up with him. The world wonders what the hell's wrong with him. And all he does is yell at people.
It's unbelievable. I know you've been having a lot of sleepless nights wondering about this. How do Donnie Wahlberg and Jennie McCarthy keep their love alive when they're apart? Well, Barnes, here's an explanation. Donnie was on the Drew Barrymore show, and he said at those times he and Jennie hook up on FaceTime and fall asleep that way. He clarified that the FaceTime sleepovers don't come from a place of insecurity and that they simply just love to do it.
We now have the luxury of being able to sleep together when we're apart. So whoever's going to sleep first just calls the other one. We spend the whole night together when we're not together. And look, that's not that we're insecure or that we need to do this. We love to do it.
I don't believe that one bit.
He says, oh my God, I miss you. I wake up at 3 a.m. He said, you just call me on FaceTime.
No. This is a thing.
You don't believe that. You think what? What do you think?
I know, and I can't name the person. I know a rock star who is forced to do this by his wife.
What, FaceTime him?
On the road. And this is not anyone from Atlanta.
Oh, just because they don't trust the women on the road.
They don't trust the women on the road. So she requires, and he acquiesces. When he goes to the hotel room, he puts it on FaceTime, props up his phone so he could be seen in the bed, and goes to sleep.
But why don't you believe this story with Jennie and Donnie?
I'm saying I don't believe it's just because. I think that there's got to be.
Each other.
I think they're putting a paint job on it. I don't know anything about their relationship. It's just a little strange.
I think there are a lot of spouses that say what happens on the road stays on the road, and they just don't think about it.
You think that they just let it go?
I don't know.
Yeah, there's no excuse.
Especially if you're married to a rock star.
If you have no trust, I mean, yeah. Well, rock star, athlete.
Yes. I don't know if you saw this story about what happened on this movie, because it's in Georgia, the pickup.
No.
There was an accident on the set of the pickup, injuring several crew members. A truck locked up and crashed unexpectedly into a car, ending up putting 2 people in the hospital with injuries ranging from bruises to broken bones. This is the new Eddie Murphy movie with Keke Palmer and Pete Davidson. They weren't on the set, but anyway, I hope everyone's okay.
Wow.
That's your celebrity sleaze.